Good day, everyone, and good afternoon to the participants of the third DLSAU International Multidisciplinary Research Conference. Today, I would like to share with you the findings of our study entitled Technology Enriched Teaching in Support of Quality Education in the 21st Century Skills. With me, we have my co-researchers, Dr. Balo, Dr. Pugoy, and Dr. Alda. And I am the presenter, Dr. Helen Boholano, from the Institute for Research in Innovative and Instructional Delivery, Cebu Normal University. Here's the introduction of our study. We know that teaching and learning in the 21st century is very essential. The growing use of new information technologies in teaching and learning activities is increasingly being adopted and integrated into the educational arena. The four C's of the 21st century skills, and these are critical thinking, creativity and innovation, collaboration, communication, problem solving, information, media, and technology literacy. Quickly adapt to the needs of time and learn these skills, meaning the 21st century, being adaptable means working without boundaries and being open to finding diverse and unexpected solutions to problems and challenges in the workplace. Life and career skills in the 21st century, which includes flexibility, adaptability, initiative, and self-direction, social and cross-cultural skills, productivity and accountability, and leadership and responsibility. We know that the 21st century skills is very essential for teachers and educators, and thus it's a responsibility to train the deputy teachers to acquire these skills. So these are the activities. Integrating core concepts with key skill will prepare students for the workplace. Conducting training, these are the responsibility of the College of Teacher Education faculty members. 21st century skills teaching means teaching as you have always taught, but with today's tools and technology. Of course, since this is an impact study of our extension project, extension activities emphasis is on school-based activities such as coaching, partnerships, and teams or group development. Thus, in order to address some of these deficiencies, the extension project proponents provided teachers training on basic ICT skills and ICT integration in teaching and learning, thereby encourage them to learn how to use a variety of technology in different ways by which they may be integrated across the curriculum. The objective of this study, the general aim of the extension project was to foster quality in education by empowering teachers to use relevant digital technology in the teaching and learning process. This is technology integration. Thus, this study seeks to determine the impact of the aforementioned project in terms of the outcomes and goals to both the elementary and secondary teachers of Nangka, Balamban, Cebu. Here the short literature review of the study. ICT training. In some study of Carlson and Gadieu in 2002, most teachers are reluctant to invest substantial amounts of their own time and resources in bringing their knowledge and competencies up to date in these areas, and few school systems provide time or incentives for this to take place. Another is in terms of the role of technology. The role of technology is to enable new types of learning experiences and to enrich the existing teaching learning process with the implementation of technology enriched learning. Another theme in the literature is about teacher training. Teacher education programs do not prepare teachers to be the change agent of the use of computers as an alternative teaching and learning models. and strategies, as well as part of their own education, as pointed out by Willis and Tucker in 2001. Another theme is on collaboration. Lai and Berry in 2012 suggest that teachers will provide students with opportunities to work together that stimulate students' critical thinking, motivation, creativity, metacognition, and communication skills. And of course, on digital technology. These 21st century skills are needed by teachers in order to adapt technology, enhance learning environment, and achieving quality education. The methodology. This study employed qualitative method through the logical model of monitoring and evaluation, the M&E framework. In this study, logic models used in theory-based evaluation, which is designed to explicitly articulate the underlying theory of change, which shapes a transformation extension project. Theory of change is the theory of how to achieve the desired outcomes and impact or the goals through a series of planned activities. The logic model incorporates the underlying assumptions, which articulates how project implementers resolved the identified problems. This is according to Gucci and Rodriguez Campos in 2007. So this is the methodology of our study. We started with the inputs, the activities, the outputs, the outcomes, and the goals. This is our logic model. McLaughlin and Jordan in 1999 outlined the typical stages in developing a logical model. First, collection of information needed to develop the model. Next, description of the problem. Next is definition of the individual elements of the logic model. Next, construction of the model, and of course, verification of the model. So the results and discussion, here are the findings of our study. The ICT and Computer Literacy Project of Cebu Normal University, focusing on basic information communication technology or ICT skills training, was conducted once every month to the teachers of Nangka Elementary and Nangka National High School in Barangay Nangka, Balamban, Cebu. It is designed to help and empower teachers to use technology effectively for them to live, learn, and work successfully in an increasing complex and information-rich society. The project is in response to the concern raised by the teachers in the public schools with regard to the use of relevant digital technology in the teaching process and the learning process. This is what we call technology integration. There were 74 public school teachers, both in elementary and high school, which participated and were capacitated in the said training. Now, based on the logic model, here's the summary. Input. Funds from the university that includes the trainer, resource speakers, equipment such as laptop, training materials, and copyrighted module. What are the assumptions and risks? The university provides the necessary resources. In terms of activities, these are the conduct of the workshop on the use of productivity tools to create instructional materials and documents in teaching and learning, basic computer troubleshooting, and the like. The principal of the school allowed the teachers to participate in the workshop. This usually conducted once a month every Friday. Teachers can allot on one Friday in a month for the workshop. The outputs: create appropriate digital instruction materials that are relevant to the students. Digitize some school forms and reports, because before the pandemic, some of the forms and reports of the teachers are still printed. Perform basic computer troubleshooting. Now, what are the assumptions? Teachers applied what they have learned in the workshop. The outcomes: teachers employ technology-rich teaching interventions where teachers intensified the use of appropriate and relevant digital instruction materials in the teaching and learning process, and of course, appropriate digital tools to make the clerical work seamless and efficient. The assumptions. Teachers use appropriate and relevant digital instruction materials, enhance the teaching and learning, of course, performance, and eventually improve the student learning. The goal and the impact. The UN Sustainable Development Goal number 4, quality education. This means that the teacher will develop the 21st century skills essential for them to survive in an increasing complex society, like this time of pandemic, that education is done online or modular. So here's the level of competence in the use of technology by the teachers. Based on the survey, that the technology, in terms of technology education, teachers are competent. And in terms of educational technology, the application in education, they are also competent. So here is the theory developed based on the findings of the study. The quality of education can be achieved through technology-enriched teaching. In the 2-year conduct of ICT skills training, it had developed the teachers the capability to improve teaching through technology. The respective classes had been upgraded through the introduction of technology-enriched teaching. This gives students opportunities to engage, communicate, and collaborate, among others, in the learning process and to improve their creativity and innovation. The conclusion, with sufficient teacher training and given existence of a variety of enabling factors, the quality of teaching and learning can be improved. Teachers' training on computer and internet literacy in teaching and learning has impacted the traditional day-to-day classroom activities. The adoption of the numerous technologies in the 21st century teaching and learning generates a greater level of interaction between and among teachers and students. Teachers are capacitated in integrating technology in the classroom. Technology-enriched teaching also helps enhance the educational environment to achieve quality education in the Philippines. Because of the university's reputation in technology-enriched teaching, Cebu Normal University received grants from various national and international granting agencies. And with us, I would like to end my presentation with this quotation by April Chamberlain. Education is evolving due to the impact of internet. We cannot teach our students in the same manner as we were taught. Change is necessary to engage students not in the curriculum we are responsible for teaching, but in school period. With that, I would like to greet everyone a pleasant afternoon. Good day and thank you very much.